Now you focus on paying over and above the minimum amount due on the smallest debt first. For example, if you have let's say you went to a furniture store and you got an account at a furniture store. You owe $300 left on that furniture account. Okay, you pay over and above the minimum amount. Let's say they let you pay $20 a month on the furniture account. Okay, you decide to pay more on that. Now, the most you could probably afford is an extra $5, $10, maybe an extra $20, something like that. But I'm talking about way over and above. Now, I know you guys probably getting mad at me now because you're saying, how the hell can I do that, man? No, that stuff don't work. Yeah, it's simple, though, but I don't want to try it. Well, I'm going to tell you some ways to find that extra money, probably without going out and getting a part-time job, or probably without going out and getting that miracle business. It's all in your hands. You got it right now. I bet you a lot of you do and you don't realize it. And I'll cover that here in a short. Okay, then once you get through paying for debt number one, debt number two would be the next highest debt. So everything you paid on debt number one to pay it off, you apply to debt number two. For example, if it's your wife's car or your car, which might be the lowest amount. And then when you get to take care of debt number two, everything you used to take care of debt number one and two, you apply to debt number three, which is the next highest. And basically that's how it's done. You know, but in order to create that extra money and define your wasteful spending, in other words, how about this? Get rid of your cable TV. That's a good idea. Dropping certain things that are costing you money that you really don't have to have. Cable. And I can hear y'all talking now and say, well, nah, man, this brother on YouTube, he's crazy. Well, cable, you know, I know that's something that we can get rid of if we don't want to, but we want that cable because we got to see our programming. I got my high-speed internet hooked up to my cable line. Well, I'm doing all right, you know. I guess I'll click from this video to another. Well, go ahead. That's okay. It's up to you. But anyway, that's really when you have to get down hard serious with it. Certain things you have to give up, you know, to get out of debt. Okay, you're going to keep your cable. Let's try something else. How about pack you a lunch? That's right. Pack you a lunch when you go to work. Instead of hitting the vending machine at the break room, I know it's tempting. You want to sit in there with your coworkers and yip, get your lunch out of the vending machine. How about this? Going out, because Wendy's is right down the street. You can get in your car and get to Wendy's and be back and have 5 minutes left before you have to go back to your workstation. That's a good idea. Bring your lunch. But then again, you probably say, nah, I got to get out, man. Nah, that's okay. I ain't going to do that, man. Okay, well, let's drop that then. By the way, I went to Wendy's one time around lunch, and it was so crowded you couldn't even get in the parking lot, man. I tell you, people eat out so much, but everybody's broke. Everybody's broke, but they got enough money to go through Wendy's, okay? McDonald's or whatever your favorite is. Okay, how about ride your bike to work or walk? You need to lose weight anyway. You need exercise. Hey. Nah, thinking you're saying, nah, it's too cold outside. Hey, I live up in the Northeast, man. Damn that, you know. I got to drive. Besides, my job is too far away. I could carpool, but you don't want to really depend on friends, even though you call them your friends, but they don't really want to depend on you. So you don't blame them, and they don't blame you for not wanting to carpool. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, you don't want to sell your car. You know, you don't want to sell one of the cars. Nah, okay, I'm not cutting too deep. Okay, how about sell some unused items around the house? That's a alternative. Or, like I say, sell your car. But you know, we rule that one out anyway. But anyway, if you can see what I'm talking about, those are some of the things you need to do. But instead of taking drastic measures like I just described, maybe the first thing you should do is what economists say is to cut up your credit cards. Now, a lot of you would panic over doing that too. That's a drastic move on a lot of y'all, actions like that on a lot of y'all's behalf. But anyway, how about cut up all your credit cards except for one, your favorite credit card? But preferably, it'd be better off if you had a debit card, which automatically extracts money directly out of your checking account. Okay, you don't have any money in your checking account. Okay. All right. Okay, how about But anyway, if you can cut up all your credit cards and use everything that you have in the house, your foods and everything. Don't, if you're a shopaholic, you need to slow down shopping. Use everything you got. If you just, every time you go somewhere you stress shop, you just start buying. You probably got 5 tubes of toothpaste crammed in your medicine cabinet or in your drawer, dresser drawer, and hair products, several tubes of lotion, bunches of socks, as many undergarments as you can possibly have. You know, that's stress shopping. I've seen somebody do that. I went to the store with them one time. They were just grabbing. When I got home, you couldn't even open their cabinet for fear of everything falling out on you in an avalanche, you know. And that's just, you know, everything else in the house is nice and neat though, you know. But watch your stress shopping, you know. Basically, you have to just really change the way you look at spending your money. That's all. That's basically in a nutshell. Okay, now, if you can't do none of the things I've just described, this is the first most important thing you should do when you want to be on a crusade to really take action and reduce your debt. And how about this? Save all your family receipts. This is something good for the family to do. Sit down with your family and say, hey, let's go save all of our receipts. Now, sometimes, you know, you go get a receipt after, when you check out from the retailer or the cashier, you know, she says, do you want your receipt? You'll say, no, thank you. And before you realize it, you should have saved that receipt. Or basically, you'll throw them away on the way out of the door, you know, but it takes a while to remember. Because I was like that when I was in the truck. I called myself saving my receipts just to see how much I spent, you know. And in the truck, I'd spend about $150 a week. And as amazing as it may sound, and here I am, the one talking about reducing your debt, you know. And in the truck, I'm spending $150 a week just to live. Pardon. Anyway, you know, but you can go through a lot of money and not really realize it. Out of the truck, I don't spend that much money because I'm not in a retail environment. Everywhere I stop, it's usually places that have to sell stuff, you know. And so I have to buy my food most of the time to keep from cramming my truck up with food, which would be a good alternative if I was really on a die-hard crusade to reduce debt. Of course, I didn't have to because I wasn't at that point where I needed those drastic measures, though. Anyway. Okay, but anyway, you save all your receipts, and at the end of the week, add up everything. Matter of fact, your receipts will have the date outlined, the type of store it was,